Hi, welcome, welcome. If there was a little bit of a delayed or a pause there before I said hello, that was intentional. YouTube must have switched up their timing a bit, but I've just been eager beaver and been getting ahead of myself, but my introduction has been cut off lately. So anyways, with that, hello, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you're finding me is just right. I was just clearing up my space, getting a few of my decks together. I did just finish recording about a half-hour message for members only, for the Patreon community, subscribers only. So if my energy sings to you, if something resonates for you here, if you feel like these messages are for you or make sense to you, speak to you, and you would like to see longer messages, further messages, more frequent messages from me, a knot there, a bigger knot than usual, you could join us there. So yeah, link for the Patreon community will be in the description box as well as in the pinned comments below. When you join, you get access to my most recent message plus all of my previous messages, and I've been sharing in there for years. Just trying to decide which deck to start with. Here, we'll just tap into the collective energy, see what we can know, what's going to be most helpful, beneficial for this now moment. I just saw 144 here. So if you're just tuning in, you could say hello. You could let us know where you're tuning in from. You could share with us how you're feeling in these energies. Maybe you have something hopeful, insightful, inspirational you learned, discovered this week that you would like to share with the rest of us here. Hello, welcome, welcome. Maybe you would just like to say hello and connect with the others here in the group chat feature, whatever you feel called. Maybe you are hoping to receive an answer. You have a specific question, a message you're hoping to receive from this channeled message here. I just saw 222 on balance. You could drop a comment with that question. You could state it out loud to yourself. You could make it all the nines here. We got this. We got 9 of Pentacles and 9 of Cups and 9 of Wands in the Patreon message. Yeah, you could make your question, you could speak it out loud to yourself. You could drop a comment with your question. You could just make it known energetically. Again, whatever feels right for you, whatever you feel called. The Star, 9 of Pentacles. I'm loving this energy for us. Hello, welcome, welcome. 9 of Pentacles here. This is success in the physical. Pentacles is all about grounded, material form, things coming to fruition. You could be an earth sign that could be relevant for you. And the Star here is hope after healing, restoration. Page of Wands here, freeing our spirit. What a beautiful message here. Yeah, the healing work you've been doing is working. Continue. The universe salutes you. Creator God universe says, yeah, success. What you've been doing is working here. You understand that you are, yes, a human with these physical endeavors, desires, right? But we're not leaving our soul or our spirit behind. We understand that we are a soul having a human experience here. And this is allowing us to free our spirit, to enjoy the things here, to have boundaries, to remain unattached. Maybe we'll get a boundary message here too, but to enjoy the things, but understand it's all temporary. And so we don't have to cling. We don't have to grasp. Yeah, steady progress here. Yes, and this is, again, beautiful. Forward progress. The things you're doing, working. Hello, welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for the love. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your healing. The healing work you've been doing. The work you've been doing to stay aligned. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, and Ace of Pentacles. Again, forward progress. All of this Pentacles energy, this earth energy. For so long, we've been doing this healing work, this internal work, the work that can't be seen, but it can be felt. And now we can look forward to this. I mean, we have 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, all of this earth grounded energy. Again, allowing our spirit to roam freely. We can enjoy the things, but we can remain unattached. And this is what is allowing all things to shift here. The wheel. An elevation, an upgrade, a new understanding here. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. What more can we know on the, and then new beginnings here in the physical? You know, tens are endings. Tens are ending. Thought I said that wrong. Which is allowing these new beginnings in the physical to come in. Maybe you've been feeling easily excitable, just anxious, but not in a negative way. You know, we can be anxious because we're anticipating something. We're feeling this excitable energy before we see it. So know that if that has been you, continue to hold the knowing. Continue to pour your energy into what lights you up, what sings to you. Continue to maintain your balance, right? 2 of Pentacles here. Maintain that balance. And I just saw 555 here. Through this change and transition, maintain your internal balance. Continue to self-regulate, self-soothe. Continue to affirm, right? This came through, I shared oftentimes before I dive into the cards in the Patreon message. I'll share bits and pieces from my journaling, what's came through after meditation from me, channeled messages before we tap into the cards. And that was all about finding things to be grateful for that are already here versus focusing on what's lacking, what we're missing. Being grateful for what's already here and amplifying that energy. For what we focus on grows. Council of Light here, divine orchestration, helpers in the unseen realms. Yeah, know you're not doing this thing alone, laying these divine foundations. Calling on our angels, ancestors for guidance, assistance, awakening here. How are you being called to step up and lead with this new understanding of who we are at a divine level here after this healing and restoration, right? These energetic upgrades. What are you being called towards now? Next, let's tap in with our angels and ancestors, since we're talking about the help that we can't see, but we can feel and we can sense. Free will, right? Know that they won't exert themselves into your experience without your consent, so you don't have to worry about that. But there's truly nothing to fear. And everything to get excited about. Yeah, connect with your emotions here. This came through in Patreon as well, as far as a deep dive. You know, we've done this healing, the star energy. We know who we are, so we understand that our feelings are just guidance. You know, our feelings are how we get in touch with our intuition, and that's why we make the time and space to allow for that self-soothing, that nervous system regulation, and so we can not only be intimate and get in touch with our feelings, but understand what they mean for us as well. And shadow work allows us just that, to understand what our feelings, our emotions are trying to tell us here. Shadow work and feeling the things we've been avoiding allows us to be the light here. Owl spirit might be significant for you as well. You see clearly now. We'll tap in with our spirit animal deck as well. As we release the trauma, the density, what was never us to begin with, we make space for more light, consciousness, awareness, more of who we truly are to shine through here. To shift our perception, to release the beliefs that we just picked up, but they were never truly ours. And again, to make space for what's more of a match, what's authentically aligned for us and to us. Now that we have done this healing work, making the choices, choosing the things, you know, there will never be, there's always a plethora of options, but making the choices, you know, waiting for the opportunities that feel soul respectful, that make your heart sing. Knowing to grasp at things in the external to fill the void, you know, nothing in the external will ever fill that void for us. And that's why we come from this place of fulfillment now. Yeah. Understanding that the abundant universe will provide, but the universe cannot provide enough for us to fill that void if we aren't doing our half of the equation, right? Like these messages, tarot readings, astrology, all of it, it's not about outsourcing our power, giving power to something outside of ourselves. It's about understanding, it's a blueprint. Astrology allows us to understand why things are playing out the way they are, so we can cooperate, so we can have an active role in it, so we can consciously choose. And just like with these messages, with the cards, with tarot readings, whatever it is, we're tapping into the energy, and it's giving us the message of what is most likely to play out based on current energies. But we have choice in that, like, and again, things shift, energies change every moment, so not giving away our power. There's always enough. I never want to be here to tell you, my way is the only way, or you have to do things this way. My only hope with these messages today and always is just to spark a remembrance within you of what you already know to be true. If something resonates for you, a new awareness lands. It's not that it was given to you by someone else. It's that sacred mirrors. We're all just sacred mirrors for each other. Any other messages from our spirit animal friends? And then I'll get us an affirmation. Yeah. Be loyal to what you love and be peace. Yeah, truly, it's all love or a call for more love, a lack of love. I can't remember now if this was in Patreon or this message here, but we can't veer so far off the path that we can't course correct. We can never get off the path, right? We can veer from the path. We can get off in an extremely wooded area, but we can always make the choice and turn back around. And by turn back around, we're either moving towards ourselves or away from ourselves in every moment. Yeah, I am evolving as a soul when I am aware of my soul's journey. I love that. What a beautiful reminder for us. And like a full circle moment, right? Freeing our spirit here, because we have this understanding that we are a spirit having a human experience and not the other way around. I almost said it the backwards way, the inverted way, but anyways, yes. So wishing you all a beautiful day. I'm going to go get on with my day. If you're needing something, if you're wanting to work with me one-on-one, if you're wanting some personal guidance, you want a personal reading, if you would like access to the Inside Out Living Guide series, video series that I created, if you would like to start your wellness journey, just reach out, drop a comment, and I will be in touch. And I'm sending so much love. Thank you for being here. If you want to be notified when I go live again, be sure and subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell, and I will see you soon.